Hello. I'm eating a Kroger meat stick right now. I didn't expect the camera to start right now. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make a video right now. Dogs barking. Everyone using gas-powered, crazy-ass gardening instruments when it's super unnecessary. But hey, there's a lull at the moment. The sea is calm. Let's talk. Let's just talk. You know what I think the biggest problem in the world is today? Is this social need for representation. I mean, I get it. At a psychological level, I understand. I understand why that's a need. In our modern society, we have celebritized so many different types of people that we become indoctrinated to turning certain people into heroes, things like that. And so everyone, they feel the need to be represented, in that scope. The problem with that is that I think I'm gonna turn this into an anime thing. Actually, one of the best quotes I think in any fictional work is from Gunbuster. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Gunbuster. It's when one of the super robot pilots, they're like it. It's actually one of the those stupid freaking hot tub scenes that every anime had in the era. But it's like when this one chick says to the other pilot, who's worried about this boy that she has a crush on. She just says to her, "No two people will ever live the same life. No two people, no matter how similar they are, will ever be the same person." And I've always felt that that's an important distinction. You know, it's kept me safe in many ways. I am crossfaded right now, by the way. I don't I don't know if anyone else uses that term. I don't know if that's a Southern California term. That means when you've had a little bit to drink, and you've had a little bit of the cannabis, and then you're a little crossfaded. I've watched a lot of anime in my life, played a lot of video games, read a lot of books. I don't think that anything has actually been more simultaneously influential and inspirational to me than Gunbuster. I've never seen the second incarnation or season 2 or whatever it's called. I've only ever seen the original couple episodes. I think it's like 6 episodes or something. It's an early Gygax animation. You ever seen Evangelion? You know? It's early Gygax. Yeah, freaking Gurren Lagann, one of my favorite animes of all time, also. But Gunbuster, bro. Gunbuster started so many things in anime. You don't even see the Gunbuster until the fourth episode of 6 episodes. Because it's a character anime. The Gunbuster is just there to emphasize the character. But freaking the moment everything finally leads up to, it's like, oh look, you've been training at Super Robot School Academy, gone into space, and now you're waiting for your super intergalactic cruiser to be built in interstellar space, Earth orbit, and then the aliens attack. Right as soon as your mission has finally begun, the aliens start destroying your fleet. Until there's nothing left but you and the Excellion. Everyone's dead. Everyone is blown up. Everything is gonna fail. What's there to lose? Do what Coach told you to do. Coach believes in you. Your coach from the Super Robot Academy, the crazy dude from the military who's seen it all, he's the one who decided, hey, I understand you. The main character in Gunbuster is super autistic. She's extremely prone to sensory overload. That's why when she's in the training robot that's meant to gauge a pilot's capabilities, the 500 million different lights and widgets and readouts flying across the cockpit were such an overwhelming burden to her that she couldn't control the machine. But Coach, he saw what was inside of her. He understood what was going on. He saw the fire inside. If I put this burning hot coal inside of an electric stove, it's just gonna fizzle out. But if I take this molten fire and put it inside of the cockpit of the Gunbuster, I know what she will do. I'm gonna allow myself to cry. It's okay to do that. You know what the problem with representation is in modern society? It's all skin deep. What color are your skin and your hair and your eyes? What shape is your face and your body? That's representation in the modern world. Gunbuster, to me, represented that oppressed minority that nobody sees. Because the thorn in our flesh is deeper than our skin. Cheers to Crohn's disease, by the way. Everyone so frequently compliments the way I look on the outside. No one knows what I go through on the inside. And I don't want them to understand what goes on the inside. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Crohn's disease is horrible. But, you know, Gunbuster's main character, Noriko, and she's just a representation of a person who suffers on the inside in a way that nobody else can see, and that she can't explain. But her coach saw her. Her coach saw her. And said, I'm going to put you in the pilot seat of the most powerful thing in the entire universe. I will put the hope of mankind in the burning strength of your heart. When people who are challenged in those invisible ways simply feel trusted and seen by somebody else, it means something. And to me, that's what Gunbuster is. You know, at face value, yeah, it's a super robot anime that takes forever to start up, and the last episode's in black and white for some freaking godforsaken reason. But it's more than what it appears to be. It's a symbolic representation for those who are so unseen and so unheard that they are paralyzed to speak out on how they actually feel. And when no one ever encourages them, it hurts. So, for me, the anime isn't just super robots in space blowing things up, you know? It's a reminder that it's worth pressing on through your hardships. No matter how heavy they may feel, or how confusing they may be to navigate sometimes. At some point, someone will recognize what you are. Someone will give you a chance. So, that's why you gotta get up every day and do your best. Because eventually, someone will recognize the effort you've put forth. And sometimes that simple recognition can really matter to somebody. So, that's why representation matters. Anyway, thank you for your time. Watch Gunbuster. God bless.